up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Christmas is in full swing in this house. I think we had our decorations up pretty early, like the second week of November or something stupid. Let me just shuffle you around quickly. The cinematic view on this iPhone 13 is actually pretty cool. My daughter's, it wasn't really a nativity. She did a nativity last year, but she did like a play about a snowman or multiple snowmen, and they melted, and then what was the point of that? I have no idea. Oh, that was Monday, so today's Thursday. I've just done the school run. I'm not sure if I've mentioned in my last vlog that I am signed off sick currently with sciatica. Aside from surgeries that I've mentioned in previous videos, this is the most painful thing and annoying thing that has ever happened to me, as far as I'm aware of. Like kiddie stuff I don't know about. Adult stuff, I am in so much pain. I have physio today at 4:30. So we're going to see what she can do to me. I think she's going to hurt me, and I think I'm probably going to cry, but that's okay, that's fine. The thing is, when we injure ourselves, what do? What's the word I'm looking for? We counteract. Is that a good word? Whatever we do, we like walk differently on the opposite side. So there's like pain in my left leg because I'm counteracting the pain from the right leg. And then I think my feet are doing something weird as well. And every time I walk, I'm like, that's not how I walk. So that was also shocking me because I've never had anything wrong with my legs, feet, back, arms, anything like that. Touch wood. I don't have any wood. Touch wood. I've been a fairly fit person. The only thing really that I suffer with is like gastro stuff, like my stomach and my bowels. Nothing skeletal or muscular has ever really happened to me. This is the first thing, and I think I should be thankful for that because I'm 40 next year, so that's quite some years where things could have messed up, and they haven't. So we need to take this, use some pointers, take it forward, things to do, things not to do. In my new job as an apprentice chef, I think I was putting an order away, and it was quite a big order. It had quite a lot of heavy things on it. And I think I picked up 24 bottles of drink in a pack, and I think I remember pulling something then, and it just got progressively worse. Like minuscule, because it's been going on about 8 or 9 weeks now, but for the first 6, I just felt there was like a twinge in my butt cheek, as weird as that sounds, because that's where your sciatic nerve sits, give or take. And then it just got worse, and then the pain went down the back of my leg, into my knee pit, down the back of my calf, into my toes, and that's when you know shit's serious. So straight to the doctors, got put on cocodamol, which didn't touch it. Taken off of that, put onto tramadol, which didn't touch it. Well, I kind of think that it did, but just in a really small, minor way. I was only taking 2 a day, 1 at night and 1 in the morning. And I wasn't moving any more freer, but it was making me feel like I had a massive lump in my throat that I couldn't swallow, couldn't burp, couldn't do anything with. It wasn't moving. So I took myself off of those, and within 24 hours, the lump disappeared. So that in itself is very, very strange. Haven't bothered going back to the doctors because you know what? They saw me 3 times in 2 weeks, and I feel like I would just be a burden, which is probably not how we should be feeling about health. But I went cold turkey. I've taken some paracetamol. That didn't work. So I'm just not on any painkillers right now. Some moments are better than others. Right now it is throbbing right down the back of my leg. It's literally pulsating, that kind of pain. You know, when you have a headache and it's just vibrating. So I'm under no pretense that physio is going to be enjoyable. I think she's going to have me doing lots of things I haven't done for quite some time. So I'm taking tissues, I'm taking sweatbands, because when I did have a knot in my calf and I had physio for that, I sweated quite a bit because of the pain. So I'm going to have a little bit of breakfast, probably have a little bit of lunch, go and watch my daughter do some dancing, and then shoot off to physio and pray for me because I'm nervous that it's really going to hurt. But that's not what this video is about. It was just a little update basically on sciatica. If you think you have it or you've had it in the past, you'll know that sitting down for long periods of time is the worst thing that you can do. And I kind of thought that, so I've not actually done that at all in the 2 weeks that I've had off sick, that I've been signed off by my GP. I've had periods of sitting down for maybe like an hour, hour and a half, but then I get up and I walk around, because the worst thing is stopping and sitting. I mean, after this, I'm going to have to go and walk around my lake, because it's already seizing a little bit. So keep moving, keep mobile if you can. I'm very lucky that I have a rather picturesque lake to walk around, literally 2 minutes from my door. So I will go and do that and stretch out a little bit, very little bit, because I don't know what is the right way to stretch or the wrong way to stretch with sciatica, and I certainly don't want to make it worse. So yeah, keep moving if you can, keep warm as well. Hot water bottles have been an absolute godsend. I've just literally sat on a hot water bottle and the warmth has just gone right down the back of my leg, and it's been beautiful. If you're not really a hot person, if you're not really like a hot beanbag water bottle kind of person, you can use ice packs if you prefer to be, yeah, like your muscles to cool down rather than heat up. That's absolutely fine as well. I spoke to my GP, she said either is good. So what I might do after physio is ice pack it, cool it down, because it will be quite hot from the physio, and then warm it back up gently with a hot water bottle, and maybe that might sort of tighten it and then loosen it, and maybe that will retract some of the tension that's going on there. Painkillers, if you've got this and you can take them because your gastro tract is normal, take your painkillers. They will make a massive difference. Don't drive. I hate driving at the moment. It hurts so bad, but needs must. I've got to take my daughter to school. And I'm not getting her up half an hour early so we can walk, because even I'm human and want some sleep. Yeah, and that's it. Just go see a GP and make sure that they give you proper exercises. Don't just be like, oh, I'll lean against this wall and bend over, because you might do more damage than good. Anyway, there you have it. But basically, I just wanted to show you an order that I've done. I've seen them all over Facebook. I think they've been spamming me, to be fair. But I have looked at them ages ago, and only recently when they had their Black Friday did I think, we're doing a little order. And because I'm now also an apprentice chef, I want to know more about flavours. I want to know more about how to use them, making things from scratch without using jars. That's like my dream, is to be confident enough to just go bam, 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 whack it all in a pan and it tastes absolutely beautiful. I did a spaghetti bolognese the other day with pasta. We don't use a lot of spaghetti, and it was absolutely beautiful, and it gave me such a good feeling that I can actually make a dish from scratch without using a jar or a sachet or anything like that. I put smoked paprika in, which was beautiful. Nice little touch if you like smoky kind of flavours. We put in a little bit of sweet corn just to add some sweetness. I know that's not typically Italian, so do forgive me, but we like sweet corn in this house. I grated some carrot and I didn't even notice it was in my dish, so that's another good way of getting veg into your kids. Grate the veg. It cooks quicker, it tastes nice, and you can't notice it. I didn't notice it because it was mixed up with the tomatoes, and I put in a very small red onion because of IBS and the FODMAP and things like that. Onion is a bad food for us to have, but I like using small ones just because of the flavour, so a very small red onion. I put in a red pepper, and then oregano and rosemary, and that was pretty much about it, and it tasted beautiful. I did put in pepper, obviously, and garlic salt, so that for like seasoning. But since I found these guys, I realised I don't really have to worry too much. My address is gone. It says Spice Baby. These, yeah, I've ripped my address right off. These are called Just Spices. I don't know if you can see them there. Make every dish tasty. Now, all of their jars have funny people faces. Funny faces. They're not funny because obviously faces are faces. But I don't know who they are. I don't know what the story is behind them. If you drink things like Soda Folk, they will tell you on the can who the person is on the front of the can. But as far as I'm aware, I haven't read anything that tells me who these people are. So I bought an Italian stack, I think it was called, which consists of 8 8 of these. And then because I spent over £9, which was all that it took to qualify for this deal, I got 12 sachets of like a beginner's guide to spices and herbs and things. So let me just show you the Italian set that I got first, because that is what I will use the most. There's other ones like breakfast, things you can put on your porridge. There was like a baking one if you do a lot of baking and you want different spices and herbs and things inside your baked goods, cakes, breads, etc. There was a brunch one if you do your eggs Benedict and things like that, and avocado. I don't really do any of that, so I didn't think about buying that one. And then there was like one for your meats if you like basting meat, roasting meat, slow cooking meat, anything like that. There was another set like that, or you can just buy them individually if that's better for you. But with Black Friday, it's still ongoing. It's cheaper to buy a bundle right now than it is to buy individually. They range from about $4.99 to $5.99 for a pot or a tub, whatever you want to call it. So this one is pizza topping. Again, who's this geezer? Don't know. Not a clue. Sprinkle this pizza topping over your homemade fresh pizza straight from the oven. So I'm assuming you don't put it on before. I'm assuming it would probably burn them. It has garlic, oregano, onion, marjoram and basil inside it. They're all sealed, so I don't actually know what they smell like. Oh, tell a lie, maybe I can get a waft of something. I think that's the oregano, to be fair. Yeah, no explanation at all who this geezer is. But there you have it. And it says loads of stuff on top. It says spice up your pizza, bruschetta or focaccia in no time with this Mediterranean style mix. So there you go. And it just tells you what to do on the back. Pizza topping. Now, I am very much into roasting vegetables in the oven and just seeing how they taste, how they come out, how long they need before they burn, all kinds of different things. So this is the Mediterranean vegetable all-rounder. Bring a little sunshine to roasted veg and soups with this Mediterranean vegetable all-rounder. Pairs exceptionally well with courgettes, tomatoes, aubergine and more. And then there's a little QR code that you scan and it takes you to recipes. Again, not a clue who that is. Absolutely no idea. Give your vegetarian dishes a little extra sunshine with this spice mix. And this is 50 grams, so 43 grams for the pizza, 50 grams for the vegetable. I think that pretty much makes sense. You only need a sprinkling on top of a pizza, but to make vegetables taste nicer, you need to sprinkle a few more. Italian all-rounder. Again, no explanation to who this lady is. Bring a little Italian sunshine to classics like pizza, pasta and tomato sauces, or add to Mediterranean salads, mozzarella and meat dishes. So pretty much anything you want to put some spices on. Italian all-rounder, 57 grams, so we're getting heavier. This one is aglio e olio seasoning. Not a clue what that is. Oh, basically, nothing but pasta in your cupboards? Question mark. Aglio e olio seasoning to the rescue. Mix with cooked spaghetti and olive oil for your new favourite dinner. Use 6 pinches for 400 grams of pasta. That's quite specific. This is the same geezer on the other one. Yeah, the same geezer on my... Not a clue. Yeah. Grated garlic, tomato flakes, sea salt, crushed chilli, parsley, onion, crushed black pepper and oregano. So they all kind of vary. There's variations of each other. Bolognese seasoning. Oh, we're back with the granny again. Are they supposed to be like Italian grandmothers or something? Paprika, grated tomato, minced red onion, grated garlic, grated carrot. See? Oregano, black pepper, rubbed savoury. Rubbed thyme, crushed chilli, ground mace, cut chive, ground bay leaf. So there's lots of stuff going on in there. Spaghetti bolognese is the ultimate comfort food. Whether meat or vegan, add this mix to your tomato sauce for a real taste sensation. Use 8 teaspoons for 500 grams of ground meat or veg, I'm assuming, if you're doing it vegan. This is only 45 grams. So this one is quite light. It still feels quite heavy though, to be fair. And you're going to get quite a lot of servings out of here, because if you don't have 500 grams of meat, so you only have 250, which is what we use, then you only need 4 teaspoons. So it's all going to be down to preference as well, how strong you like your flavours. Pasta all-rounder. Loads of stuff in here. Lemon, fennel seeds, coriander, pepper, basil, parsley, chive. Wow, this sounds amazing. Can't make pasta quickly enough? Sprinkle this pasta all-rounder onto al dente pasta with a little olive oil, or use it to season any sauce for an instant taste of Italy. Back to this geezer again. There you go. And they have a massive long life. December 2024. So we have 2 years. And I'm definitely going to use these in like 6 months, let alone 2 years. Rice all-rounder. This one, I'm interested about this one because I only ever... We eat white rice and we eat pilau rice and we eat basmati rice. But I've never thought to add any kind of herb to my rice. So this one, I can't wait to use. Plenty more options to turn fried rice, pilaus and rice bowls into the star of your plate. So I'm very much excited to use that. This one's got a lovely lady on it. Again, no explanation as to who these people are. Balsamic dressing mix. Back with the geezer. Dress up your salads with our balsamic dressing mix. Just stir 1 teaspoon of the mix into olive oil, rapeseed or sunflower oil and balsamic vinegar and drizzle. That sounds lovely. Very much so. I'm looking forward to that because what I'm going to do with that, I like to cut up a beef tomato with a ball of mozzarella and layer it with a leaf of basil. Is that what they're called? Are they called leaves? That's what I'm going to go with. A slice of basil. And I layer it like that, almost a bit like a ratatouille is layered. And then I put, balsamic dressing over the top with some, peppers, couscous, whatever. And I make a dinner out of it. And it's just beautiful. Right, so because I ordered all of that, I got this for free. Now this in itself is £12.99, £12. And the fact that you got that for free is ridiculous. There are some doubles, obviously, because this is their discovery box. So it's going to be the flavours that are most popular on their website. So it's going to obviously be doubling up somewhere. I'm loving the colours. I mean, it's so vibrant. The packaging is beautiful. Let your cooking journey begin. Okay, I'm ready. Chicken seasoning with a little gorgeous fella on the front. Loads of stuff in here. I'm not going to read out the ingredients to you. It doesn't have any kind of instructions on it, so I'm assuming you just get your chicken breast and you sprinkle, cook, or maybe put it on after it's cooked. Don't know. You don't want to burn your spices. Do you know what I mean? Egg topping. Sea salt, sesame seeds, grated tomato, chili, leek, garlic, onion and chive. So that sounds really nice. I don't really eat eggs. I would probably more likely put that onto just a salad of some description. But again, they're so useful to just have in the cupboard. And my fiance eats eggs, so maybe she can nibble that up somewhere. Avocado topping. Again, salt, sesame. It looks a little bit similar, but it's got black pepper in it and pink peppercorns. So that should be actually... Avocado doesn't have a lot of flavour. I've tried it once, didn't like it. So maybe that's what this is here for. So maybe I will buy an avocado, sprinkle that and try it. Maybe it'll be better. Curry madras. Again, no explanation whatsoever. So just look on their website. There's loads of ideas on their website. I don't know whether I mix this with tomatoes and make a sauce or whether I I don't know. I don't have a clue. Sweet all-rounder. So you put this in your baking. Almonds, sugar, hemp seed, cocoa beans, ground cinnamon, cocoa powder, sea salt, ground vanilla. Beautiful. No instructions. There is a QR code at the bottom of the box. So I'm assuming that will tell you everything you need to know about what to do with these. Again, long life, December 2024. Oh, this one's only got until April next year. So we'll be sure to use that. Seasoning for pizza. That's the one that I've just got in the tub. So no surprises there. Bolognese seasoning. If you just want to try these out and not pay $27, I think it was, for all those spices. Italian all-rounder. Meat all-rounder. There's a new handsome fella. It looks a little bit like Prince Harry, no? Or is it me? Geez, so many things on here. December 2024. Nice. And this was the one I was most excited about because we do love a potato, with my fiance's father being Irish. We like a potato. roast potato seasoning. What? I mean, I think I'm just going to do a roast dinner tonight, and I think we're just going to have this. I can't wait any longer. I just need to know what it tastes like. So there you go. All of those for free because I spent over £9. So what you could do is, I think you could buy 2 of these for a tenner and get all of these spices for free. That's a bargain as far as I'm concerned. I will find the code and put it in the description box if you want to use it. It came off Facebook, so it wasn't even like I was signed up to a subscription on email or anything like that. They just popped up and I was like, yeah, cool, let's do it. There was a pumpkin spice latte if you drink coffee and you want to add the powder to your coffee and make it pumpkin spiced. There was, yeah, like I said, baked goods, tons of stuff. So here is your recipes. Discover our guides with delicious free recipes, and that will tell me exactly what I need to know about all of the spices that we just got. And there you go. We make delicious spice blends for all your favourite dishes. Yes, they may seem slightly expensive. I understand that. But when you look how many ingredients are on these things, I don't know if it will focus on there. That top one is all ingredients right there. And I'm pretty sure, yes, ingredients like dried rosemary, thyme, basil are only about 60p, you know, for a little thing like that. They're not that expensive at all. But when you need to buy 20 different ones, the cost mounts up, you know. And one of these was only $4.49, $4.99, and then one of them was $5.99, and that was as expensive as they get. You only need a little bit. So it's going to last a long, long time, depending on, obviously, how often you eat these foods. So you kind of have to weigh it up a little bit. These are going to be spices that you are not going to think to make yourself unless you're like Gordon Ramsay or Jamie Oliver or, you know, someone like that. I'm not going to think to put all of these things inside my meat rub. So the fact that they've done it for me and they are created by chefs that work for this company, I'm trusting them that it's going to taste pretty banging. So I will try and find the code that gives you this box for free. You only had to spend £9, which is 2 of these, or they have a recipe book, which was 20 quid. So that's quite expensive for a book. So you'd have to weigh up what you want to do. I've got enough recipe books here. I don't need any more. So I went with the Italian bundle because we eat a lot of pasta. We like chilies, which we could put, you know, a little bit of that seasoning in a chili, I'm sure. So give it a bash. This came in like 2 days, despite all the mess ups with Royal Mail that we're having at the moment. This came super quick and it was free delivery because I spent over 25 quid, I think it was, for free delivery, which is an absolute bargain. I mean, 25 quid's nothing anymore, is it, to get all of this stuff. And it comes in a lovely box, which came inside a lovely box, which was all colourful and lovely. It did come like that, so people do know what you're ordering. So if you're a little bit funny or you don't trust your mailman, maybe get it sent somebody else. So get it sent somewhere else. If your family live nearby, friends, whatever. If you aren't sure of your area, post it somewhere else. That would be my advice. We've got a nice little like cubby hole that they can pop things in, and they know to do that now because it's unlocked. It's never been locked. So they know to pop our little parcels and stuff inside there if they don't fit through the letterbox. So this was nice and safe and sound. So I'm all good with, you know, my deliveries and stuff. So that's it. Just Spices, they're called. And they're brilliant. I can't wait to use them. Maybe I'll do a little cooking video of something like a bolognese, or we'll do homemade pizzas or something. We like Joe Wicks's pizzas, where he uses a tortilla as his pizza base. So it's less dough, less carbs, less just bad stuff, I guess. And then we pick what toppings we want, and we know exactly what's gone into it, onto it. We know everything. So if you want a pizza but you want a bit more of a healthier pizza, yeah, try out Joe Wicks. It's literally just a tortilla. Then we use chopped tomatoes. Then we put on some mixed spices, or I'm definitely going to use this pizza seasoning. Becky might have pepperoni. Pepperoni's the long one. Pepperoni. I'm not with it. I haven't been in civilization for 2 weeks now, so I'm losing all will. I have ham and pineapple because pineapple absolutely belongs on a damn pizza. Don't care what you say. And then obviously if we're making one for Little Un, she just has cheese and tomato. So it's a nice little pizza night. We all get involved. We all lay them out on the table. We all make our own pizzas, put them in the oven. Beautiful. Nice, cheap, healthy. To a point, depends on what you put inside it. And that's it really. So thank you so much for watching. The last short I put up has so far got 1.2 thousand views, which is just insane. So if you viewed that, thank you so much. Just like, it all makes a difference. And if you watched this and you liked it and you like my previous ones, please subscribe, or at least give it a thumbs up, because that would be amazing, especially for Christmas. I'm on 105 subscribers, which is awesome, but I'd love to get a couple more. So if you're feeling generous, just hit that subscribe button and that would be awesome. Take care, guys. See you soon.